Hello my friends and welcome back. My name is Hannah and today let's talk about my makeup wish list extension, or like, what am I calling this series? My makeup wish list of March. So if you're curious about what I'm not wearing on my face, what I mentioned in today's video, and what I'm doing in other pockets of the internet, I always have links in the description box down below. I need you all to know that I'm eating this tiramisu from Target. I'm not having a depressive episode, but I am definitely exhausted. I'm tired. And you know what? I wasn't going to put on a face of makeup just to tell you about the makeup that I want to buy. I want to carve a space for myself on the internet. And sometimes I'm a goblin like this. And it is what it is. Being honest with yourself is as to how you make friends, right? Or I guess like the most authentic friendships. I don't know. I'm sure maybe some of you can agree. Maybe some of you are like, oh God, girl, you're a train wreck right now. But I'm just tired and I just want to make content and just get through it. So, if you're, did I already do my intro? I think I already did my intro. I have links down below. Check them out. But I'm currently on a no buy, which means I am not purchasing anything outside of a certain set of boundaries that I set for myself. And I will have that video, and I'm kind of putting a playlist of all of those kind of like videos in that realm together if you're curious. But my no buy, in short, is going to be the first 6 months of the year, and I should be keeping a list of makeup products that catch my attention. So instead of impulse buying or, kind of finding excuses or reasons to buy something, I write it down on a list. And then I kind of tally every time I think about it, every time I go and look at it, like whether it be in store or when I look at it online and I do window shopping. And then based on how many tallies I give a specific item, when the Sephora sale comes around, I will pick it up in the Sephora sale. But here's the thing. Some of the items that I want aren't available at the Sephora sale, so I didn't really think that one through. I'll have to play with that because there is a Sephora sale coming up on April 11th, and I am a Rouge member at Sephora, so I will be participating in the VIB Rouge sale. They usually have one in spring, and then they have one in November, kind of like their Black Friday sale, if you will. So that's what we're working with. And some of these items, I've already like... So because I don't know how I'm going to kind of tackle that, and this Friday, I usually try to keep my no-buy check-ins for the last day of the month, so that should be my Friday video for those of you who were interested in that process. But let's get right into the video, and let's start with the Too Faced Italian Spritz palette, because I finally saw this inside my Ulta, and I don't know, I remember mentioning it to someone that like if I saw it in person and it was really impressive, I probably would buy it right there in my Ulta. And it took all of my strength not to. Here's the thing, the only reason I didn't buy it inside of the Ulta was because I have a discount code right now with Too Faced because I am a school district employee. So if you are a member of the service, if you work for the school district, whether you're a teacher, a lunch lady, custodial, whatever, you work for the school district, you're HR in a school district, you're a superintendent of a school district, you're a registrar of a school district, you just have to prove your employment with Too Faced, and they will give you I believe it's like 20% discount or whatever. And I really only want the palette. There's some like lip products that I saw when looking at it at Ulta. God, having a stroke. But do I really need them? I don't think so, but they are really pretty, but I don't really need them. There's other lip products that kind of have my attention. But the photos of this palette don't do it justice, because looking at it, like, it doesn't look that impressive. It's kind of like whatever, and I'm the first person to kind of be like, Too Faced fell off. Too Faced was my first like high-end like non-drugstore makeup brand that got me into makeup. I remember I was there when the Born This Way foundation first came out, like first came into my Ulta. I was one of the first people to buy it. I had the chocolate bonbon palette. That was my first and like only palette for like the longest time. And I just never felt like Too Faced was like that great of quality. You know what? But I did love the heart blushes. Like it is a brand for me that I like. I don't know. I have history with, and I want to not necessarily see them rise. Jared is no longer the owner of Too Faced, and I think Jared being the like Perez Hilton, like kind of scandalous, kind of piece of shit. I didn't want to support him in any way, and now that he's not really a part of the brand anymore, I don't know. Like I guess I'm a little bit more willing, I guess, to give my money to the brand. That being said, looking at the photos, I wasn't that interested, but when I was swatching the palette and playing with these shades, they were really, really pretty. And so, like I said, the only reason I didn't buy it inside of that Ulta, because it's like a $54 palette, and with my little discount code, I can get it for $50 total. And I mean, like, I guess that is a $4 difference. Like, I don't know. Am I really counting pennies and nickels at that point? Like, I am, but I also want to save money. So is it just smarter to use the discount code that I have and buy it from the Too Faced site? Or I could just go right into my Ulta and spend the $54 and then just take it home and play with it. That's where I am right now. The next item that I have on my list, where are you? Okay, I wrote down the Too Faced Healthy Glow, what is this? Moisturizing Skin Tint. It has an SPF 30 in it, and I'm sure you've heard this time and time again, but if your face base product has SPF, that doesn't replace actually putting SPF on your face. It's just a little extra, a little, you know, it's like when you have makeup that has skincare properties. It doesn't take that skincare step out of your routine, but boy, does it help. So if your skin loves niacinamide and you're using that niacinamide primer, girl, you're set. But you can't not take, you don't just ditch the niacinamide because you have the small percentage in the primer. If that makes sense? Perfect. The only thing that like really keeps like me away from this is that I can't, there's 18 shades, and I know that skin tints kind of have like a more umbrella. These all look like almost too red, too warm in base for me personally. So I don't know, shade range is just, or finding my shade might be a little bit difficult. I would rather go a shade darker than a shade lighter, because a shade lighter in a skin tint, tinted moisturizer kind of thing can make you look a little bit sickly, where like, you know, you can use concealer to kind of brighten up and fix it a little bit. It's a little bit more forgiving when you go a shade darker, so it's, I don't know. I guess in my experience, I'd rather go darker than I would lighter. But I don't know. This seems to be available at Sephora. I don't know if it's coming to Ulta. I don't have a Sephora near me to go inside and swatch these things. That's the only downside really to the location that I live in. I used to have Sephoras in every direction all the way around my old apartment. But now that I live in the middle of nowhere, I have to drive like an hour and a half to get to my closest Sephora. And I'm not doing that for a Too Faced tinted moisturizer. You know what I mean? Or a skin tint. But I did have my eye on it. It does have 24-hour wear hydration SPF 30. It's $42. My thing, it has hyaluronic acid. Here's the thing. My thing is I go to the racetrack and I'm out in the sun a lot, and if I don't necessarily have to use like my Fenty or like my rose ink, and I can just kind of have something that I can just kind of put on, kind of even out the tone, wear a little bit of concealer, and I don't mind, because you got to wear a helmet when you're on the racetrack, when you're in the cars, and so when you're wearing a helmet, it's gonna rub off all the makeup that you have on, so I really don't want anything that's, I don't know, too foundation-like, and this seemed like this could have been that for me. Again, it's just the shade matching that's kind of setting me off. What's next on the list? Nabla. Nabla has these new Beyond Jelly Sheer Supple lipsticks. I think they're just called jelly lipsticks. Gives a glossy glazed finish that enhances the lip fullness in a natural way. It protects and moisturizes your lips from first application, keeping them soft and plumped over time. They were doing a discount on their website. They are available at Beauty Bay. Every time Nabla drops something new, their website usually has some kind of like discount code, and usually that's when I love to buy from Nabla. Is I will buy directly from their site. They are an Italian indie brand, but I mean, I live in the States, I live in California. I've never had a problem with any of my shipping or orders, and I think most of my Nabla products have been directly purchased from their sites, except for maybe, I think, the blush, which I got from Ulta. But these look so pretty, and I'm not into like a super shiny kind of lip, but I do like a balm. I do like a lip oil. If I'm going to go with a matte kind of lipstick, it's going to be like a satin matte, but it's not like a true matte. And these are really pretty, and they don't look too shiny. I'm not a huge fan of like a super shiny lip, but I do love a lip oil. I do love a lip balm, and that's kind of like the kind of lip product that I really gravitate towards, especially when using skin tints and lighter kind of coverage makeup. I don't think I have like the clean girl makeup, but I think I just fall somewhere in that spectrum because I love to do bold, colorful looks. I do not mind that people can tell that I'm wearing makeup, but I also don't like my makeup to be super caked on. Like, I like to be comfortable in my makeup. I like my makeup to kind of be like, I don't know, not like a filter, but kind of like armor in a way, but it's not super heavy. Like, it's just accentuating my skin, because even like right now, I'm not really wearing product. I'm just wearing my skincare. I have nice skin. It's like not even too crazy. Sure, I got some like hormonal acne. My eyes probably look crazy because I'm so tired, and like, you know, a lot of my problems are just from dehydration, really, and probably because I'm eating a whole tiramisu, you know, just in the middle of the afternoon. But anyway, long story short, I want these Nabla lip products. They look really pretty, and they kind of, I don't know, they kind of fit in my makeup bubble. So if you're like me and you like colorful makeup, but you don't like anything that's too heavy, this might be for you as well. What else caught my eye? Urban Decay has these new colored liners, and I think these are brush tipped. They're $26. Here's the thing. They're at Sephora now, currently, when filming this. They will be on the Ulta website April 2nd. Here's the thing. $26 for an eyeliner. I know the economy right now was all kinds of crazy, but $26 for a colored eyeliner? How long do those things last? Like a couple, like 6 months, if that, you know? Like, that's my issue. But these aren't metallic liners. They are colorful liners that are bold. Maybe some of them are metallic, because looking at these, they have a silver and a green shimmer, but they have a white, a yellow, a lime green, a sky blue. Oh, they do have a blue shimmer, never mind. A brown, black, silver. Wait, hold on. Are most of these shimmer? I don't want a shimmered eyeliner. I just like a colored liner, but I want a brush tip. And I don't know, I feel like in this day and age, I don't know why we don't have colored liner. I think I've been saying this for years. Like, you have brands like ColourPop that will sometimes have colored liners, but a lot of the shades that people want aren't in their permanent line, and they're releasing like metallic shades. I don't want a metallic shade. I just want the most like opaque, kind of bright, colorful look, because I like to use colored liners in my waterline. I like to use them, you know, on my lid. You know, I like to use them to kind of like accentuate my look, and I think that that's very common. So I'm kind of happy to see it. I do have them written on my list. I kind of want to pick up the white one, but if I'm being completely honest, I'm really not into that $26 price point. I can just find things cheaper. Like, I don't know. I'm very much like, I don't mind spending coins on quality products that I know are going to work for me, but also realistically, I'm not in the tax bracket to be spending $26 on an eyeliner. That's just not me. It's just not. But I really want these to work out really well, because then the more affordable brands or different brands, that might encourage them, because, you know, in capitalism, the market sets the standards or dictates what happens. I don't know, what does Hassan say? What does the government say about capitalism? It breeds innovation. So maybe because everybody has to copycat and like be trending and like whatever. That's what I mean. So I would love to see it. Supergoop has, and I'm only mentioning this because, again, I'm on a no buy, so I can't just go out and buy things. But Supergoop has a new lip balm, and it's SPF 30. It comes in like 3 different scents. There's a coconut, a strawberry, and a mint. My eyes are on the strawberry because a lot of my favorite lip balms are strawberry. They're $10 each, and I did see them at Ulta, and I want to pick them up because I go to the racetrack, but I don't want to wear lipsticks because, again, I have to wear a helmet, and it's like all over my face. I wear a motorcycle helmet, and it's like on my face, and so I don't want to rub lipstick into my helmet, and then that rubs on my face. I can kind of get away with rubbing lip balm on my face. I'm not too bothered by that. And my partner definitely needs this because they'll come home and they'll have like sunburn all over their face because they don't listen to me. And then I'm like, you should have listened to me and reapplied your sunblock. Just because you put it on in the morning doesn't mean you're going to be protected. But anyway, that's not what this is about. I want to get the strawberry one. $10 for a lip balm though. I know that I was just talking shit about $26 for an eyeliner. If I can get a coupon at Sephora or Supergoop or whatever, I don't know. They do sell Supergoop at Sephora, so if I can get it at Sephora during the Sephora sale, I'm probably going to do that. That would probably be the best time to buy it if it's there. Campari is coming out with a SPF 30, and is this out now? It's $38, and I kind of want to get it. Campari is one of those like skincare brands for me where I felt like they were kind of like all hype and that they weren't good products, and then I picked up some stuff from like TJ Maxx like on a whim, and I love them, and they're actually pretty good. Not all of the products are great. I think it started with they had a cleansing balm, and I loved it. It's not the best cleansing balm, but I liked it enough to get me into cleansing balms and kind of keep my eye on the product. They have a gel moisturizer that I really do enjoy, and I love using that in the summertime. So their lotions, their face products are really, really nice. And I don't think I can never have enough SPFs. Really, that's my secret to everything, is an SPF. You pair the right SPF with the right moisturizer, you really don't even need to wear any kind of skin base, really. It looks really gorgeous. Has vitamin E, lightweight sheer satin finish, leaves the skin with a supple, radiant glow. Layers seamlessly under makeup, suitable for all skin types, 100% recyclable. It protects against UVA and UVB, which is really great. And I love that more American-based brands are kind of falling in suit of the Asian skincare lines, because I don't mind buying Asian skincare. I kind of prefer it, especially when it comes to SPF. Like, I know that like if certain Asian brands come out with a sunblock, I know that I'm getting a quality product, and you don't have to spend like crazy, like I don't have to spend $38 to get a good sunscreen from like Japan is the issue. But will I spend $38 on the sunblock? Possibly. I want it, you know, God, I want to save money, and then here I am buying $38 sunscreens. Rare Beauty is coming out with lip oils, and if they're anything like their balms, I want it. They look so pretty. And you know what? Can I just put my 2 cents in about the Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, Selena Gomez? No one has asked me for this, but since I'm eating this tiramisu and I'm in gobble mode, let's talk about it. I think it is very strange and very weird that people are so invested in the lives of these celebrities, especially after coming out of this Britney Spears like conservatorship thing. I thought collectively we were all on the same page about like, leave people alone. You don't necessarily need to always be under the spotlight. And just because they're rich and famous doesn't mean that we're entitled to anything in their life. And I'm not defending Hailey Bieber. I think Hailey Bieber and the Jenners and all of that, they're all drama. They're all drama, but you know what? That's how they've made their money their entire life. So am I like surprised at their drama? No, I'm not. But that being said, I don't know why we care. I don't know why we keep talking about it. I don't know why there's so many different tea channels reporting on this crap and like everybody's talking about it. People hate Perez Hilton and they shit on him, as they should, because he was very much a big internet bully. He is kind of like the first of like the blue-haired like Twitch moderator, whatever kind of person on the internet, where they would just rip and chew and like basically put these celebrities under this like microscope and always just talk about them and made everybody just like buzz all around it. Like the things he would say about Britney and Lindsay and Paris Hilton and all of that, just totally trashy, totally disgusting. And everybody that's like talking about Selena Gomez and all of that right now, like I just want to yell, you're being very Perez Hilton. It's giving very Perez Hilton. And I think as a society, I think we're all better than that. That's what I want to believe. But then, I don't know, humanity kind of also disappoints me. And then I remember that I love Eden Yeager for like very specific, particular reasons. But I think that's it as far as like makeup that I am adding to my list this month. I don't know. I feel pretty confident in my choices. I don't know. There's some things that really caught my eye. Like I said, the Italian Spritz palette and the Nabla lip products. The Rare Beauty lip oil also has my eye. But I mean, I don't know. I think I'm kind of also coming to the point with makeup where I know what I like and I know how to find the things that I like within my own collection. I might be looking for specific shades, maybe a specific kind of finish. But what I'm realizing with my no-buy currently is I think for a while I was really just into the new. It's always fun when you go shopping and you get a new product in the mail and you come home from work and you're like, oh, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to film my first impressions and I have this new foundation, and then you use it for a week and then you're like, okay, I want another one. You have enough product that can last you all year. Like, I don't know. I've been really working through this rose ink and, you know, I love it. I will rebuy this when I run out, but I think this will last me some time. So, I don't know. It's kind of fun to find those shopping habits that I'm kind of developing or realizing that I have. I definitely enjoy window shopping products, but I don't need everything. And kind of looking back on the things that like I maybe did miss out on and that I didn't pick up, there are some things that I mentioned in last month's video that like I thought about them for like the first few weeks that they were out and then I didn't anymore. And maybe that's again the thing about internet influence, right? And people always talking about products, is that if you're kind of always in this rabbit hole of talking shop, you know, talking makeup, watching content about new makeup and kind of in that rabbit hole and you don't get out of it and you don't do other things, of course you're going to be like, oh, I really want that product. Isn't that essentially what the fear of missing out is? Maybe I am just kind of regurgitating things that you already know, but it's just interesting to like really like come to face with that and you're like, oh, maybe I really wasn't into that product as much as I thought I was. So I feel more confident in my makeup aesthetic, whatever that is. I don't really know what that is. Right now it's just like internet girl. But let me know in the comments down below, what items are you looking forward to this month? How is your no buy, low buy going? I love when you guys tell me like what you guys are up to. I really enjoy it because it makes me feel like I'm not alone in this corner of the internet. Do you like tiramisu? Are you also in a goblin mode? also need to go get my hair. Like, I'm having a really great hair day right now. Like, I don't know where this volume is coming from, but look at that. Look at this volume. Look at it. Well, it's not really body. I just kind of need to comb my hair, really. But, like, look at this. Ugh. Am I gonna, like, bleach my whole head blonde? I keep saying it. Should I just do it? Should I just be blonde? Is that where I'm going? Am I gonna have long blonde hair? Who knows? Who knows? I kind of like being a brunette too. Indecisive over here. But thank you for hanging out with me today. And if you would like to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you do not miss out on another video. And thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.